Well, some folks have been asking, what happened to the world's smallest duck hole? Well, the reality is there was just too much rain at a critical time to keep this pond drained. Because this pond has an earthen dam with a siphon system that we had in here keeping it drained. So every time it rained, even an inch of rain, I had to come out here and reprime the siphon. And well, we got 12 inches of rain in just 2 months during a critical time, and I simply couldn't keep the water down. But I do have a little bit of rice. Let's go look at it. The beaver did find its way back up here and jam us up a little bit, but I'm not really worried about that. We are not worried about water level control. But check this out. We do have a little fringe of rice in here where the water level came up to its normal pool. All the rice that kept its feet wet, that wasn't completely submerged, did grow. And you walk over here, and well, we've got rice. So it just tells you if you can keep the water off of it, keep its feet wet, you can grow rice just about anywhere. So we do have rice in here in the world's smallest duck hole. We've actually got a corner over here with a bunch of it. Let's go take a look at it. If this was my only project I was messing around with, then yeah, I probably could have kept the siphon running, kept the water pulled down, and probably ended up with a pretty good crop of rice. But the reality was I had too many projects going on, too much rain at a critical time, and I just couldn't be here enough. I have since pulled my siphon out of here for another project. You can see just how active this beaver is. This is a really wet, fresh slide here that she is sniffing. She can smell it. I had the siphon set up right here, and it worked really well. We just had entirely too much rain for it to stay on top of it. Here we are at the upper end, and check this out. Where the water level came up and established a normal pool, we are full of rice. We've actually got even another pocket right around the corner from here too. So this shows you that rice does really well. You can keep it from being completely submerged. As long as its feet stay wet, you'll have rice in here. It's not much. Wood ducks will probably find it and strip it out here pretty quick, but maybe we'll get one hunt in here. We do have a little bit of rice. We do have a little bit of smartweed. Certainly not what we had hoped for, but just entirely too much rain. So we were just standing right over here, so right around the corner over here, we've got another big patch of rice right there. It's actually the most rice in the swamp, or pond rather. It's right there in that corner. So there's a little bit of it in here, just not what we wanted. I'm trying to film and you get the zoomies. Grief. There's your world's smallest duck hole update. Is it what we wanted? Absolutely not. Did we end up with a little bit of rice in here? Yes. But like any project, the first year is always going to be a learning curve. Figuring out your water levels, figuring out your watershed, seeing how it reacts to rainfall. And this pond fills up quickly. Just 1 inch of rainfall was filling this thing up a foot at a time. So very, very active watershed. If we decide to do this next year, I'll definitely have to be prepared to drain this thing off pretty often. Like I tell a lot of the folks that have reached out to me for help, planting the rice itself is actually really easy. It's very forgiving to a lot of different conditions. It's keeping the water level up is the hard part in a lot of these systems. Watersheds are very dynamic. They fluctuate a lot. Unless you've got an impoundment where you're really in full control of the water level, planting ponds, planting beaver swamps, water level control is very, very critical. So that's it. We got a couple little micro spots of rice scattered around, but overall not very impressive. First year messing with the world's smallest duck hole here. With all the duckweed that's in here and the little bit of rice scattered around, I do think we could see a wood duck in here. We might come out here one morning with her just for the fun of it and see what happens. But otherwise, this is probably gonna have to be a next year's project, figuring out how to get this water level better under control. Starting to wrap up. This dog is going absolutely bonkers. Cannot film a video with you going bonkers. But I will continue to provide updates as they come along. At the end of September here, everything's kind of coming to fruition. A lot of these projects have either made or break by now. No more planting. The planting window is gone, but I will continue to update on some of these projects. This was an update on the world's smallest duck hole. I do plan to give you an update on the biggest project we had tackled yet. That one got kind of dicey, kind of iffy, so I'll update you on that one in the coming weeks. But until those next videos, I really appreciate you guys watching. God bless and take care.